Misunderstood. You see a villain, a traitor, a monster, but you never asked why. You judged the silence without understanding the burden behind it. Tell me, if protecting everything you love required you to destroy it, would you still call yourself a hero? Or accept becoming the villain? Misunderstood. You want to be understood. That's your weakness. You crave validation. You want people to see your intentions, to recognize your pain, to acknowledge your sacrifices. But the truth is, the world doesn't care about your intentions. It only sees your actions. And sometimes, the right decision looks like the wrong one. I learned this early. The world is not divided between good and evil. It's far more cruel than that. It forces choices where both sides destroy you. You either protect your loved ones or you protect your principles. You either save your people or you save your soul. There is no perfect path, only consequences. And once you choose, you carry that burden alone. No applause, no understanding, no forgiveness, only silence. That's the reality of true responsibility. People will misunderstand you. They will hate you. They will create stories about you to make themselves feel better. Because it's easier to label someone a villain than to understand their pain. You think being alone is suffering? No. Being surrounded by people who don't understand you. That's suffering. Walking a path where no one can follow. That's suffering. Making decisions that break your own heart. That's suffering. But this is the price of awareness. The more you see, the less you belong. And slowly, you stop explaining yourself. You stop defending your choices. You stop expecting anyone to understand. Because deep down, you realize something important. Understanding is not required. Purpose is. There comes a moment when you stop fighting the way you are seen and start accepting the role you must play. That moment changes everything. You no longer seek approval. You no longer fear judgment. You no longer hesitate because you understand your path is not meant to be understood. It's meant to be walked. Alone. You embrace the silence. You embrace the hatred. You embrace the darkness. Not because you enjoy it, but because it's necessary. That's when you become strong, not physically, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You become someone who can carry pain without collapsing, someone who can act without needing validation, someone who can sacrifice without needing recognition. That's real power. If you want to become strong, you must learn to be misunderstood. You must learn to walk alone. You must learn to make decisions that no one else has the courage to make, because strength is not loud. It's silent. It doesn't seek attention. It doesn't explain itself. It doesn't beg to be understood. It simply acts. Discipline is not about motivation. It's about control. Control over your emotions. Control over your reactions. Control over your mind. You will feel anger. You will feel pain. You will feel loneliness. But strength is choosing not to be controlled by them. Instead, you use them. You turn pain into clarity. You turn loneliness into focus. You turn hatred into fuel. That's the difference. Weak people react. Strong people decide. And once you master that, no one can manipulate you. No one can break you. Because your strength no longer depends on others. It comes from within. In the end, you will not be remembered for your intentions, only your actions. And most people will never understand the truth behind them. But that's okay, because you were never meant to be understood. You were meant to endure, to protect, to rise, even if it means standing alone. Now everything becomes silent. No voices, no judgments, just you and your truth. When the world misunderstands your every move, when your silence is mistaken for weakness, when your sacrifices go unseen, will you break trying to prove yourself? Or will you stay silent and become strong enough that no explanation is ever needed?